Liam is a warrior. I respect him. I respect his whole team and his family and his brothers. They always come out. They always put it all on the line. He didn't give up. He fought to the last, into the last second. So yeah, big up to Liam and his team. Yeah. Now we're on to bigger and better fights. There's some big names out there. I see a few of these guys in the crowd. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Conor. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Kell. I'm coming for you.
Future, what would you say?
Listen, I want to fight Triple G. I don't know where he is right now, but wherever you are, Kennedy, you know, you've been holding on to them belts for too long. I want to take one, so let's get that on if we can.
Chris Eubank Jr. put Liam Smith in a blender, stops him in the 10th round. In my opinion, winning every round decisively, including 2 knockdowns. What is going on, Boxing Universe? It's your man, Tay the Visionary. You are now tuned in to Black Cold Boxing. I just got done watching the Chris Eubanks Liam Smith 2 fight, and it was actually more than I expected. I was going for Chris Eubanks to win this fight to make up for that loss that he suffered back in January, and he did way more than that. You know, he made some changes to his team. He had Big Bomac. What up, Bomac? He had Bomac in his corner, and, you know, Bomac was giving him some good instructions in the corner, telling him to jab and smother. What I really liked about what Eubank did in this fight was the jab, and more importantly, was the smothering. I think that saved him from a lot of big right hands coming from Smith. Out in the first round, man, he just had that good jab. He prevented any counters by smothering underneath to keep that overhand right that Smith had from coming back his way. In round 2, he was throwing some really good combinations. And Liam Smith just had no answer for it, man. He just had bad head movement. He was fighting out of that high guard, which I tell y'all all the time that we hate. But for some reason, he kept doing it. I don't know why. Fast forward to round number 4. Man, Eubanks dropped Smith with a vicious uppercut, put him down. Kind of reminded me of Jermell Charlo versus Castaño, how he just kind of like crumbled under the weight of that uppercut. So I like the work that he was doing there. Once he got dropped with the uppercut, he came out the next round. You know, Smith spit his mouthpiece out, man, like literally to get more time. The crowd started booing when he did that. And I felt like the ref, you know, could have kind of expedited Smith's coach putting the mouthpiece back in his mouth, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't even make a difference. But I don't know, man. Like when round 5 came, you know, the crowd was standing up on their feet. They felt him. They felt Smith getting ready to go. He just had no answers this fight. You know, he was backing straight up, no lateral movement, nothing like that. Now I know at the end of the fight, he had a couple of excuses that he was just coming out with, man, saying that, you know, the weight cut really drained him in this fight. He rolled his ankle. He was flat-footed. As far as being flat-footed, I really agree with that. The man was just flat-footed. Like he looked like a stick in the mud, bro. He just could not move. Just taking a step straight back. Just, you know, nothing that he could do against Chris Eubank. And I didn't hear his corner really giving him any great advice either. They were trying to get him to counter, but it just wasn't going to work, man. Eubanks had his number tonight. He was just smothering the work, which is what I always tell guys a good fighter will do: smother the work, jab, smother the work to prevent those counters. Other than that, you know, I think there was a point in the fight, maybe it was like round 7, where Liam Smith had stumbled back, and then the ref got in between them and wiped his gloves off on his shirt. And I thought that was weird. Like, I didn't understand why he did that. Like, Liam Smith didn't hit the ground, didn't touch the canvas. So why are you getting in between him because he stumbled back, and then you're wiping off his gloves as if, you know, there was too much dirt in the air when he swung his gloves through the air and just missed or something. I don't know. That was kind of weird. But again, I guess that doesn't make a difference. So fast forward round 10. The stoppage was coming. There was one point in the fight where Eubank was just basically throwing a bunch of flurries at him, and it could have been stopped. I believe it was round number 7, maybe round number 7, maybe round number 8, where Eubanks was just throwing a flurry, had him on the ropes. He was missing a lot of punches, so I'm not mad at the ref for stopping it at that point. But again, Smith didn't do himself any good, any service by laying on the ropes and just trying to play Dragon Ball Z and dodge all the punches. I don't recommend that either. But after the fight, Chris Eubanks, he ended up calling out. He made some weird call-outs. I'm not going to lie. It was some weird call-outs. He called out Conner Benn, who I believe does not fight at 160. So I don't know why he's still interested in that fight. Maybe it's a personal thing. I don't know. Is Conner Benn willing to come back up to 160 and make that fight? I don't know. And truly, I don't care. I'd rather see him at 147 where he should be and off the PD. Anyway, he also called out Kell Brook. He was like, Kell Brook? Man, if I'm not mistaken, that guy's retired. So that's not a fight that I'm interested in. Eubanks versus Kell Brook. I'm not going to lie, though. If Kell fight, I'll watch it. I'll watch the fight. But is it one I'm truly interested in? No. However, he did call out Triple G. And I don't even know where Triple G has been. But you know what? I'm actually not mad at that call out. And that's a fight that needs to happen. Because Triple G has been holding on to his title for however long. I don't know why. Jamal Charlo would be a good fight if he can come back. He's been holding on to his title for however long. He's got some personal issues going on outside the ring. So, yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you like the content, please hit that comment box. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the fight. How did you score it? And what do you think is next for Smith and Eubank? Until next time, peace.